Hey, seventh graders, so you are ready to peer edit. For this peer editing, you could actually do this on your own if you want to, or you could do it with a partner, so you get to choose. Before you start doing any editing, you will, as the writer, you want to read your essay aloud all the way through to the editor. Now, I suggest that you have your Google Doc open so that you can make changes. Part of reading this aloud means that you slow down enough so that you can make any changes that you see. Now, I just put my paragraph here at the top. I am going to start, we'll talk about formatting at the end, but I'm going to start with my first sentence. The factors that most influence my identity are my open mindedness, my connections, and my school. A learner profile trait that I identify with, and you go through and you read that whole thing aloud. Now, writer, as you are doing that, you can pause and make any changes that you want to. Editor, you're not saying anything yet, you're just listening. And you can both have the document open. You can share it with each other if you want to, or you can just both be looking at it on the same screen. All right, now once you read it all the way through once, editor, you are going to really be the interviewer here. So it's when it's your turn to edit, then you'll ask this first question. Read me your topic sentence, and does it have the inquiry question and list the factors that influence your identity? So I'm going to read that topic sentence only. The factors that most influence my identity are my open mindedness, my connections, and my school. All right, it does all those things, the three factors. Then the editor will ask the next question. Read me example sentence number 1. Does it have a transition? Does it use the words learner profile trait? And does it give a learner profile trait that shapes your identity? A learner profile trait I identify with is open-mindedness. It uses the learner profile trait, says what it is, but I don't have a transition. So now as the writer, I'm going to go back and say, first, or one way, I'm going to add a transition. So you're editing and you're writing and you're revising as you go through. So go through and continue to ask questions, make changes, do that all for one person's paper, and then you can do it for the other person's paper. One of you is the editor, one of you is the writer, and you go back and forth. Then you can double check your format, make sure everything's double spaced, and then check the other things. All of these are the criteria that I'm going to be using as I am giving you a final score.